If you don't want to go to the store to buy your fresh apple fritter cake, I would highly suggest you to make this. This is very good. Hello, friends. I am so glad you stopped by. If you are new here, my name is Terry. I live in the Georgia mountains where I take you along to places I see in these mountains and share delicious recipes in my kitchen. Well, it is beginning to look and feel like fall up here in the mountains. This morning was in the low 50s in the Georgia mountains. The pumpkin patches are open. Oh my. And the sunflower farms are blooming with the beautiful sunflowers. In this video, I will be sharing my delicious recipe of the apple fritter cake. This cake is sweetened with powdered sugar glaze and has layers of moist vanilla cake, hot apples with lots of cinnamon and sugar. To start off with this recipe, I am taking 1/3 cup of packed light brown sugar and 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon and stir it up very well in a small bowl, and I'm going to put it aside. For the cake batter, I'm going to use my stand-up mixer and mix in 3/4 cup of white sugar and a 1/2 cup of unsalted butter at room temperature. And then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, add 2 large eggs, after the eggs, I'm scraping down the sides and the bottom of the bowl. Next, in a medium bowl, I combine the flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt, and I add the dry ingredients and the buttermilk to the cake mixture. And I go back and forth from the flour and the buttermilk and mix the cake batter on medium speed. In a separate bowl for the apples, I combine the sugar and the cinnamon to the apples and toss the sugar and the cinnamon until all the apples are coated with the cinnamon sugar. So this is where the fun begins. I take a loaf pan and I spray it with Pam, and I add half the batter to the prepared loaf pan, add half of the apples in a layer on top of the cake batter, and I'm doing about half the apples right now, and I push the apples into the cake batter. And then I take half my cinnamon sugar and sprinkle on top the apples. I am repeating the process and by adding the remaining batter, apples, and the cinnamon sugar. I will make sure I put the recipe in the comments section below and also in the description box. I set my oven on 350 and we will be baking the cake for 1 hour. Okay, I took the cake out of the oven and now I am mixing the powdered sugar and the cream. I used just regular milk together in a small bowl until smooth, and I poured the icing over the warm cake. Now you can wait and take the cake out of the baking dish and put it on a platter and then pour the icing over the cake. So this is the recipe. I hope you like it. Okay, I'm cut me a slice of this apple fritter cake and I'm going to give it a taste. It looks so good. Mmm. It's so moist. I taste the apples, the cinnamon, the butter, the vanilla flavoring, the powdered sugar. Oh, it's very good. So this would be a fall treat. If you don't want to go to the store to buy your fresh apple fritter cake, I would highly suggest you to make this. This is very good. So that's it for today. Give me a thumbs up and I hope you liked today's channel and I will talk to you next week. Bye-bye.